What is happiness? Happiness, a universal desire that transcends cultures, age, and personal circumstances. But what exactly is happiness? Is it fleeting moments of joy or something deeper and more lasting? Psychologists define happiness as a state of well-being, where positive emotions dominate. Life feels meaningful and we can cope with challenges. Today, we explore the science behind what makes us truly happy and how we can cultivate it. Science has discovered that happiness is not purely genetic nor random. Studies show that around 50% of our happiness level is influenced by genetics, our happiness set point. However, the remaining half is within our control. 10% comes from circumstances such as income and environment, and 40% from intentional activities, the daily habits and choices we make. Key chemicals like dopamine, serotonin, and oxytocin, often called the happiness hormones, play crucial roles in creating positive emotions. One of the most well-researched predictors of happiness is the strength of our social relationships. A long-term study by Harvard, known as the Grant Study, followed participants for over 75 years and found that close relationships are essential for happiness, health, and even longevity. It's not about the number of people in our social circle, but the quality of those connections. Supportive friends and family provide a sense of belonging, reduce stress, and increase our resilience in difficult times. Interestingly, small interactions with strangers, like chatting with a barista or neighbor, can also boost happiness. These brief social moments help us feel connected to our community and remind us that we are not alone. Exercise is not just good for physical health. It's a powerful tool for mental well-being. Physical activity triggers the release of endorphins, chemicals that reduce pain and increase pleasure. Studies show that people who exercise regularly experience lower levels of anxiety and depression. Even simple activities like walking in nature can make a difference. Outdoor activities, often referred to as green exercise, have an added benefit. Exposure to natural environments helps reduce cortisol, the stress hormone, and promotes feelings of peace and calm. Whether it's yoga, sports, or dancing, the type of exercise matters less than the consistency. Mindfulness, the practice of staying fully present in the moment, is another key factor in happiness. Research from positive psychology shows that mindfulness reduces stress, improves emotional regulation, and increases life satisfaction. Practices like meditation help train the mind to let go of negative thoughts and focus on the present, preventing us from being trapped in worries about the past or future. Gratitude is a powerful tool for cultivating mindfulness. Studies reveal that people who regularly express gratitude, whether through journaling or simply reflecting, report higher levels of happiness and optimism. This simple habit rewires the brain to focus on the positive aspects of life. Another essential element of happiness is having a sense of purpose, a reason to wake up every day. Psychologists distinguish between two types of happiness: hedonic happiness, which comes from pleasure, and eudaimonic happiness, which comes from meaning and purpose. The latter tends to have a longer-lasting impact on well-being. Purpose can come from various sources: work, hobbies, personal goals, or helping others. Studies show that people who volunteer or engage in acts of kindness experience a significant boost in their happiness. It's not about grand gestures, but small actions that give life meaning. Lifestyle choices such as diet, sleep, and time spent in nature also play a role in our happiness. Eating a balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, and omega-3 fatty acids supports brain health. Similarly, good sleep hygiene, like maintaining a consistent sleep schedule, improves mood and cognitive function. Spending time in nature has been linked to increased happiness and reduced mental fatigue. Research suggests that even brief exposure to natural environments, like a walk in the park, can restore attention and enhance well-being. Can money buy happiness? Research suggests that money does increase happiness, but only up to a certain point. Studies indicate that after basic needs are met, additional wealth has a diminishing effect on happiness. Instead, how we spend money matters more. People who invest in experiences such as travel or hobbies tend to be happier than those who focus on material possessions. The good news is that happiness can be cultivated through small, intentional actions. Scientists recommend a variety of strategies: building strong relationships, staying active, practicing mindfulness, finding purpose, and expressing gratitude. These simple habits, practiced regularly, can lead to lasting improvements in well-being. Happiness is not the absence of challenges, but the ability to navigate them with resilience and joy. It's about appreciating the little moments, nurturing relationships, and finding meaning in our journey. While life will always have its ups and downs, the science of happiness shows us that we have the power to shape our experience. So, take a moment today to smile, connect with someone you care about, or savor a simple pleasure. After all, happiness is not just something we find, it's something we create. Thank you for watching The Psychology of Happiness.